turned off. Yo, it did the thing he said it was gonna do. I think his gas thing is broken. Oh, this clutch doesn't even move. Second gear doesn't work. So our car is still at the mechanic out here in Audi, Serbia. We're in the village. We used to live here actually. I used to live here for like a year. We've been given a nice diesel Mercedes Caravan, or how we used to wagon. Yeah, we call them wagons, I guess, in North America. They're called caravans out in Europe. And it's my first time driving a diesel manual. Never done that before. We're gonna see how it is now. We gotta go grab the drone out of the trunk to film some stuff. But let's do like a little diesel manual car review on also the second Mercedes I've ever driven in my life. First one was like some C-Series 2012-ish. This is like a 04, 05 diesel Caravan. Let's go see how it drives. Let's see. Oh, I hit my head on the roof there. All right, so typical Mercedes fashion, some type of key system. I just realized he turned the car on. I guess you just turned the key probably. All right, let's see. I just realized he turned the car on and then I turned it off to put some gas in it. Let's see if you actually start it like a normal car. Yep, regular car. Neutral. You know what? I think his gas thing is broken. Cause we just put gas in it and nothing moved. Like, it's just showing zero still. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, now I know we have gas, but look at the Mercedes logo just, like, peeking out the front. All right, let's see. It should be like a regular. All right, let's first. Oh, this clutch doesnn't even move. All right, weird start. At least we're moving. That's a weird clutch, man. This is also the first manual diesel I've ever driven. Never got to drive a manual diesel. Alright, we're good. We're good. RPM is screaming up to 3,000. Second gear doesn't work. Alright, let's go into third. Alright, you don't need second gear. So, anybody watching this that's never driven a manual, second gear is optional. Apparently, I don't know. I always use it, but it doesn't work, so. We're in third, we're cruising. Can't see anything because of the sun glare. This guy better stop. Nope. Alright. Oh, it's a big ass fucking move. Yo. Oh, it turned off. Yo, it did the thing he said it was gonna do.
Just turn off
okay,
and turn off again, yeah.
Yeah, it actually did that shit. And then just turn it back on?
Yeah.
Without the clutch?
Yeah, without.
Alright, we're back. Back in business. No second gear, man. We don't need second gear. We don't even need the car to be on while we're driving it, apparently. Let's try another pull. Yo, okay, so he has a problem, something when you're pulling. So, but how does he drive it like that then?
I don't know, you're gonna break that car.
Nah. Hopefully he doesn't watch this video. Alright, so no pulls in third gear. Let's just cruise in neutral.
He told just give contact.
Yeah, just give contact. It just dies when you give it gas, bro. Maybe fourth gear is better. I don't know. We don't have a second gear. Like, oh, is that second gear?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have a second gear.
Yeah, you just didn't
Alright, it's
put
just, like,
right.
hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that was fun. Alright, also didn't add this into the video. Never driven a 6-speed manual ever. We've only had the Zastava and the Mini, and I drove a Peugeot. Yeah, they've all been 5-speed manuals. So this is my first 6-speed. I just got myself in this situation where I actually need to use reverse. He gave me like a little crash course on how to use reverse. So let's hope we get into reverse and we don't stall the car. Nice. So I lift this up. Now we should be in reverse. Oh, there's a dog there. I hope that dog moves. Oh, nice. Boom, reverse. Yo, there's like a bunch of dogs behind me. Yeah, where's that little white dog? Oh, I see.
I don't know.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. Go forward so that. Yeah, they're right. The diesel actually does move itself a little bit. Like when like a gas manual, you need fully the clutch to be engaged for the car to move in any direction. On a diesel, I put it in the first, it started rolling a little bit, kind of like automatic. So I guess they are right. Like diesel manuals are actually much easier to drive. Yeah, like the car's already rolling, it's already moving, it's already in motion, and I haven't even touched the clutch barely. Okay, so yeah, diesel manual 100% easier. I mean, not that gas manual is hard once you learn it, but diesel's definitely like much beginner friendly compared to gas. Hopefully no cars come. Alright, let's see what this Mercedes can do. Found second. Okay, we found second. You just gotta like heavy hand it a little bit. We're in the dreaded third gear, man. Alright, let's get the hell out of third into fourth. Oh, alright, let's see. Yeah, man. So that's it. No more pulls, no more having fun. Said just contact. I gave it contact, but nothing. Okay. Alright, no more pulls. The car is, I don't know how to drive it. Whoever owns this car obviously knows. Because I've been in this car 100 times with him. And he's driving like a maniac everywhere he goes. But I guess there's some type of something that I don't know. Maybe it's about high RPMs, something about the ECU and high RPMs, cutting it out. I'm sure he's probably shifting into 5th, 6th when he's doing stuff like this. I'm only in 4th, 2000 RPM. Alright, let's go into 5th and see if the car likes that a bit more. Okay, yeah, see, okay, that's the trick then. This car doesn't like high RPMs. Because it's rolling in 5th, like, no problem. Typical Balkan car, like low RPM, saving fuel, like, typical Balkan activities. Like, nobody goes past 3,000 RPMs in these countries. If you're chilling the 2 range, cars happy. All right, that about wraps up our little test drive with diesel Mercedes. It's been fun. Since we've owned the TT, it's been like 3-4 months. We have not used the paddle shifters very much, and I'm not really sure. I mean, I know how to drive a manual now, so I understand the concept of like shifting, but I used the paddles like once for like a minute, and downshifting was a little bit weird because like you got to feel the car, but you're just paddle shifting. So I don't know, there's no clutch, there's no consequences kind of. I mean, I shouldn't say that because then I'll end up money shifting a paddle shift car, which is crazy. But
it's like a different experience. Driving a manual, you know when you need to shift. The car moves differently. I mean, it's like a very manual process. Like you understand when you need to be shifting up, down. Paddle's a little bit different. So we're starting out in 6th gear for some reason. Nobody's behind me. Maybe I'm gonna actually kind of stop the car, get down into 1st, and then we'll take off with the paddle. So let's go for like a fun drive. We're in 1st at a stop. All right, so I hope we're in paddle mode now. Oh, we're not in paddle mode, okay. How do we get into paddle mode? That's the question. Oh, there we go. All right, so 2nd gear, 3rd, 4th. Kind of calm down a little bit there. Didn't even like realize how fast we're going because I was just focusing on shifting. 4th gear, so if we drop it into 3rd, we're good. Alright, so I mean this is actually pretty normal. Whoa. Drop it down. See, I don't understand the 2nd gear. I don't understand the concept of like racing with paddles. I mean, I guess it's like manual. Like the Mini. My biggest problem driving the Mini on a racetrack or like a race environment is trying to shift into like a turn, right? Because you have to like clutch, you have to take your hand off the wheel in a hard turn. That's very hard to do. For me, I mean, I'm new at driving manual. Getting better at it. I practice actually a lot of left turns. I'll just shift for no reason, just to like get used to it. But this actually defeats all of that, which is why they built paddle shifting for racing and not having to take your hands off the wheel, which is nice. So here we can just downshift in the corner. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, paddle shifting is actually amazing for racing. You don't have to take your hands off the wheel. You have full control on your RPMs. Yeah, I should be doing this more often. Like, this is actually this is like way more fun. You can just keep it in like the rev range you want at all times. Full control over the revs. This one is pretty there. Yeah, this is so nice. Look, like I'm always in the rev range. I want to be in my power band at like 3-4K. Oof, that was a hard shift. I don't know why. That was a hard shift, man. I'm actually on my way right now to the village to our esteemed mechanic, Mr. Schmiga, to do my transmission oil and engine oil, all the oils. But I haven't done the transmission oil. God knows when the last owner did, if he ever did, because that kid had like 0 maintenance on this car. But yeah, I'll give paddle shifting like a 10 out of 10. This experience is amazing. I'm not even scared of it anymore. This is so fun. I'm always in the power band I want to be in. A shift is a tap away. Jesus. This road is not conducive to this type of driving. That's fine, like downshift. Boom. And the DSG is just so like responsive. It's just so, it always wants to shift. Dual clutch. Beautiful, beautiful transmission. I mean, I haven't driven a lot of paddle shift cars. But I mean, crap, man. This is like when this technology came out, I think like 2002 or 3 or 4. This is 07. This is like pretty new technology for this year of the car. It works amazing. Like I've seen so many Top Gear episodes where like, oh, the paddle gearbox is sluggish, and I mean the minute I tap it, we're shifting, so I don't see an issue. Just wish this road was a little bit more bumpy. So much more engaged with the car, like in tune demonstration here. Get it back into regular mode. All right, paddles 10 out of 10. We're gonna be experimenting a lot more with the paddles. The reason we did this is because next weekend I'm meeting up with Plavi, and we're gonna go to Mexico to do some little bit of racing. We're gonna do TT versus Mini on a slalom type course, because obviously a drag race would make no sense for these two cars on that matchup. But I'm not sure who's gonna win that, to be honest. The Mini is really, really good in the corners. The TT I haven't pushed too hard. I took it back from Montenegro recently. Pushed it pretty hard through the mountain, but I mean, the consequences of missing a turn on that type of road is death. So I wasn't exactly keen on ripping into a corner at 90 or 100. But I'm curious. So I guess we'll see next weekend if the Mini's gonna win or the TT's gonna win. But paddle shift mode, we understand now. So we just got an oil change, filter change, and transmission oil change, and the shifts are much faster and better. As you saw earlier in the video, we were doing our paddle shifting. So I decided to paddle shift my whole way home, driving very aggressively. And right when I hit like an aggressive third to second downshift, aggressive one, like 6K RPM downshift, this just flew out of my car. Like it sounded like I just blew up my transmission or something. But the car is still running, everything's fine. So I just went and picked it up out of the road. It looks like some type of maybe heat shielding or something. This is the funny part though. Inside of it is like musical notes or something, but it's made out of metal. Like it's like straight, like some tin, like some like sheet metal, but like it's music inside, and that's what came out of me making music with the transmission. And I'm really just not sure. Like it's like a music book, but I'm assuming, this is my assumption here, because of, I guess this little bit of tape or something to do with my mechanic leaving this behind somehow, like tucked in something, maybe over some, I have no idea, but like it's covered in oil, and it's definitely not oil for my car because I just did an oil change. So I'm gonna send this over to the mechanic and ask them if they know, if they've seen this before, because like why is it a metal sheet music? Like he has, and it's in Serbian, right? That's in Serbian, 100%. Like this top part. That's Serbian for sure.
Yeah, I think
Yeah. So this has to be for my mechanic, bro. So I'm gonna call him right now and ask him if he left this in my car, so I can stop worrying that I blew up my transmission downshifting. But yeah, it has to be like mechanic related. It's like a drain hole for some type of like liquid. For the past 3 months, we've had a problem where, as you can see, on the inside of the two little windows, and mostly, more importantly, this whole back window is sticky. Somebody decided to take off a tint, I assume. I mean, that's the only reason. And you can see here, we already kind of got some of it off. It took like 20 minutes to get to this point. We had acetone, which was working decently. Then we have on the ground over there some like paint thinner or something similar to that. That didn't work at all. I was like zero working. So the acetone seemed to have been the best. Then we had this little bottle of Axel Saragraso, and this seemed to have worked the best. Maybe it's a mixture between this and the acetone, but for 3 months, it's been driving me crazy. Every time I look in my rear view mirror, I get this like terrible sticky view and I can't see much. And now we're gonna use the Axel mixed with some acetone, and we're gonna see how much of this we can get off. I mean, we seem to have done a pretty good job. Like this seems pretty clean. So I think this is just gonna be a long 1-2 hours of scrubbing type of process, but we gotta get to it. So. Inhaling all of whatever this chemical is. Safety third, I guess, on this channel. And for anybody wondering, I've been meaning to get a full detail on this car. Shampoo the seats, all of this stuff. Been meaning to do that for months. Never got around to it. Finally found somebody with like good Google reviews
So for anybody that's saying, hey, you're spraying stuff all over their car, it doesn't matter, because tomorrow or the next day, we're gonna go get a full detail, finally, and get out, there seems to be some like substance, some like white kind of watermarks on the passenger seat. I don't want to guess what that is, but we gotta get rid of all this. Alright, so as we let that soak, we're gonna go back in with our part of a bed sheet or whatever towel we end up with here. Back in with our acetone. And let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, that's way better. So the mixture of the two chemicals seems to be the play here. I mean, still a very time-consuming, tedious process. Ow, my fingers burn. Okay. Maybe rubber gloves. Oh, my eyes burn. Jesus Christ. All right. Maybe some rubber gloves before we continue this, or maybe we just keep going and see what happens. Yeah, this is working nice, actually. All right, I'll check back in with you guys in like 1 or 2 hours when we get hopefully done all of this. All right, welcome to day 2 of trying to get all the window tint glue off of my car. We found the magic solution. We've got almost all the back glass. I mean, basically the back glass is off. Now we're on to the tiny little windows. And yeah, toothbrush it is. So, as you can see, it works really well. This is a much easier and faster job. It's a lot less. Ooh, we get off. And we'll flash back. Finally, I'm gonna go try to get the car detailed today. And finally, we'll see a finished product of actually, and I can actually see out of my back window now. So when I'm driving my car, I can actually look backwards. But we'll skip to the part of the video where the car is clean and this is done.